If I were you, the show with those really cool Jews that you come to know, they'll preserve your anonymity and give you advice, but they might not your question if you seem too nice. You wanna get with the girl, maybe flirt with the guy. Are you the left of the party or a little too shy? Send an email to the tour or the leaders of the race. If you need to send a text, I'll make it take Jake's place. Getting all up in the sticky situation that you win, you know you gotta win. See the juice until the end. Are you a Kenny codependent M&M or is your friend a man who's cinder like she's checking in the den? Toe dot to the butterfly tramp stamp. Get onto the bus and give the mailman a hand then. Write in cause I know you wanna know what I would do if I were you. The podcast show. Amir Blumenfeld. Jay Kerwitz.
Wow, fun fact, that was actually written and created by Brett Fields, the guy that did last week's a cappella theme song.
No way, really?
Yeah.
What a talented gentleman. It's really weird to not introduce the guest like when it's a video. Oh, wait. Well, not necessarily to every, but this is a video right now.
Allison Williams.
Thanks.
Hey.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm great. I'm glad to be back.
This is exciting because Allison's here and we're also recording it. We're not going to put the video up right away.
It's a bait and switch.
Yeah. Well, that's not what that means.
It can be if it's what I want it to mean.
Everything is what she wants it to mean. It's a classic bait and switch, actually.
All right, let's get down to it. What is this show? This is If I Were You, the only math-based podcast on the internet, hosted by us. I'm Amir.
I'm Jake.
And we're with Allison Williams today.
Thank you for having me.
Like we said earlier, we are video recording this. I'm going to put it on our YouTube channel maybe like in a couple days or a week after. So don't stop listening.
Bait and switch, dude.
Classic bait and switch.
Classic.
How does it work? We get emails from people in sticky situations and do our best to offer our advice. Sometimes it's just us. And sometimes Allison is with us. How many times have you done the show?
I think this is my third. I'm a three-peat.
Has anybody else done it? Streeter.
Maybe Streeter.
I'll kill him.
Yeah. We should do an episode that's just you and Streeter.
Oh, shit. That's
Your
cool.
fans would be really disappointed.
I don't think so. I think they'll be disappointed, but only because they'll realize how disposable we are.
No.
So we need a bunch of fake names because we're going to give these real emails.
Just wave to the camera.
I was making sure he could see me.
Yeah, that's true. Actually.
It's important in those moments.
I can always tell when the camera's off me because I feel like a sense of emptiness come over my. And I'm like, whoa.
When we were having lunch earlier today, you're just like, no cameras on me, and I was like, yeah, sure, I guess not. And you're like, I feel emptiness.
I feel empty. Like I love to be seen, heard, cited, seen.
You think people should value your opinion?
Yeah, I like to be watched.
Yeah,
appreciated. Even if I'm actually being hated, that's still fun because it's still attention.
It's an emotion that you're eliciting from somebody.
I don't know. I guess that makes me unique.
I guess that makes me fine. Fine and healthy.
I guess that makes me normal, right?
It definitely doesn't make you smarter. Can I see your multiplication sample again?
I got 81.25 eventually.
He's in the right line of work, Amir.
Names. Oh yeah, names.
Names.
Do we have any names?
Should we do Disney princesses?
Oh, that's a really good idea.
Or Disney characters.
Let's do
I can
princesses.
supply all of them. Well, they might have some boys.
What about Disney
true.
characters that are very obscure? Like, are you really into Disney? Will you be able to name characters that
I'm really into Disney. We'll see.
Okay, so let's start with...
How about half obscure?
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Like more obscure than Jafar?
I was going to do all villains.
We're going to do all
I
villains?
was going to do Ursula. That was my first one out of the
That's
gate.
not too obscure, though. She's on the box.
Or Flotsam and Jetsam.
Exactly.
Those are her... That's one I don't know.
Those are her electric eels.
Oh, what are they called?
Flotsam and Jetsam.
Okay, so which one is a boy?
They both are.
Of course.
Actually, they're androgynous, so whatever you want.
All right. Flotsam writes. Flotsam writes them. Recently, I gave a ride home to a friend of mine who happens to be of the opposite sex I have a minor romantic history with. When she left my car, she accidentally forgot her phone. I asked her if she wanted me to bring it to her, but she actually didn't want me to, and I said I can pick it up the next day. Now, being the fool that I am, this phone in my possession, I decided to look through some things, against my better judgment. It started with just a few pictures, etc., but soon I found myself looking through a conversation with an ex of mine. Rookie move, I know. Quickly, I had gone too far. I'd seen some really hurtful shit directed my way in these messages. It seems that the two of them had been making fun of me in various ways and misinterpreting basically all of my actions for a good while now. The deeper I got, the more I realized they'd never kept anything a secret at all with me, and told each other everything I'd ever said about either of them. A lot of it was pretty superficial and didn't really bother me too much, but here's the real kicker. I read that they had both been embarrassed to be with me because of my relatively thin body type. I know the biggest mistake here was looking at the phone in the first place, and for that I already realize I am a first-rate dumbass. But my problem now is that I can't say anything to either of them because they'll know I crossed the privacy line. But I also really don't want to have anything to do with either of these assholes anymore. What should I do? Come clean about what I did and give them both a metaphorical finger? Not say what I did, but still separate myself? Or simply do nothing at all and act like nothing happened? Thanks, Flotsam.
Oh no.
Oh my God.
That's the saddest thing. Pretty
What are the odds? What are the odds of being like, well, I'll just check their conversation and it's all about him? For an egomaniac, that's the worst case scenario.
terrible.
The odds of reading someone's phone and seeing something negative is 100%. Like, if you knew everything everybody was always thinking, it would kill you.
Yeah.
Like, what we present to each other is the happiest, nicest thoughts.
Yeah.
And what we hide from each other are nasty. Like, the shit I was talking to you about Jake earlier.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
Like, if
the
you read
math
that,
shit.
Is
You said that to my
you'd get
face.
arrested.
Yeah.
Right. What?
It would be illegal.
What'd you say
Yeah.
about me?
No.
It was a
Nothing.
lot
Don't worry
about
about it.
hijacking a plane, actually. Plans,
What?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Plans, blueprints, and shit.
That
about
would get
hijack-
you arrested. That doesn't
That
really
might
sound like
still
a,
get you arrested.
Yeah.
In fact, I think I'm under arrest right now.
Saying it into a microphone
I'm
and on
placing you
video.
under a citizen's arrest. You're on
shit.
2 forms of the record.
Calling security.
Yeah, I think it's such a dangerous game to know what people are thinking about you behind your back.
Right.
But this,
Especially an ex. Like, of
Yeah.
course, you never want to see what your ex has to say
So
about
I want to make sure I understand this. It's a boy.
Yep.
He was in a car with a girl.
Yep.
Who his current / past romantic interest.
Correct.
Who's close enough to text regularly with another one of his exes.
That's right.
My first piece of advice is to leave that dating pool.
Yeah.
Oh, so you're saying
it's
once you
incest-
Get out of that pool. Yeah, that's
Move.
too many already.
So is that a general dating advice? Is don't date anyone in the same sphere as a past girlfriend?
That's unavoidable,
boyfriend.
and everyone I know has broken that rule too much. So I'd say like once it's 3, just stop. Once
Because
3
that
people have dated the same
critical
person.
mass.
Yeah,
Right.
there's too much information out there.
Interesting. Dated or so like if I date one girl, I can date 1 or 2 of her friends, but not 3.
I don't know.
It kind of depends if you're doing it with your pure heart. If you're just trying to, like, just go from, like, fucking someone to fucking someone, like, everybody sees that, and you probably won't be able to do it.
Right.
But then if you're like,
Actually, and weirdly, that kind of works sometimes.
oh yeah, no, I know,
Because girls are like, I'll tame him.
Oh.
So dumb.
that's how I get laid all the time. It's the only way I have sex. It's crazy.
What is it?
Just, being an asshole, being a slut, being like a little piece of shit. Girls are like, oh yeah, Jake's a piece of shit, but like I can fix it.
Oh, so girls like guys that have slept with a lot of girls?
I don't think it always works, and sometimes you could just be an actual skis ball. I don't know.
I guess, well, here's the thing. Girls that do sleep with guys like guys that sleep with girls. Like, you're not going to get everyone, but you can get the girls that would sleep with you. You don't care about the girls that won't sleep with you.
I want to fuck them too.
Right.
He wants all the girls, just everywhere.
He wants all of the ones that are girls.
Everyone.
But the ones that sleep with you are the ones that are turned on by the fact that you've slept with a lot of people.
Or that don't know that he slept with a lot of people.
or that I hide that from.
Oh, so you can hide it from some people but make it known to other people.
Yeah.
So you selectively dismiss or amplify information.
Exactly.
If it'll help you out.
Well, sometimes you don't need to. If I'm like talking to someone and they're like, you probably hook up with a lot of people.
Yeah.
I would just be like, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know. I don't know.
You play coy. Yeah, you like being coy. Wait, what was that?
I'm very like, that's me blowing
Yeah.
kisses across the room.
During an
true.
intimate
Yeah,
conversation.
Yeah.
So like,
Mwah.
I don't know, like
That works,
shit,
right?
I've never done this on the podcast, but I'll divulge some of my flirting techniques.
Holy shit, Jake's flirting
like,
He
techniques.
will divulge
I'll
some of
divulge
his
some
flirting techniques.
So like, talk to me like we're meeting at a bar for the first.
Hey,
Oh my god. And you just
She cringed.
So right
Wait a second.
your
alright.
kiss hit me in the eye.
It was too close range.
Point blank, blown kiss.
You're not even blowing it. You're just kissing your finger.
It looks like you hurt your mouth
Yeah.
or you have bad breath.
It works. So I'm telling you
Okay,
guys.
cool.
I'm really glad this is a video podcast now. We're doing a lot of visual stuff.
Sight gags. I've done 3 pratfalls. It's good.
You ran up the wall like in Singing in the Rain. It was incredible.
Okay, so for this kid, yeah, it's tough because you can't, and this is a very modern thing, but everyone snoops for the most part, as I understand. I am not a snooper, but I've been snooped on, and you know,
that's-
everyone inevitably finds what they're looking for, which is the biggest bummer.
Right.
Like always they find what they're looking for, or they look until they find something incriminating. But then you have to figure out, is the crime you've found on their phone bad enough that it'll override the breach of privacy?
Well, this is that Donald Sterling shit.
Yes.
Well, this guy should look through his phone and see what he texted about his ex, and if it was ever anything negative.
Well, this email is in his outbox.
Yes, that's true.
That's one right there. But like, this is one of those things where it's like, oh, we found evidence, but you did it in an illegal way, so you can't present it to the court.
Right.
He can't be like, I learned what you did about me. Like, yeah, but you snooped through my phone,
Right.
which is worse than that. So if he doesn't want to hang out with them, he can just sort of leave them be.
Also, I mean, he has a thin body type, so why does it
Yeah.
even really matter? What's the
really-
point?
that's-
Why are we talking about this?
Why are we
goddamn
trying to help him?
What were
He's
those texts?
svelte and in good shape. He's like, what, a piece of paper? He turns sideways and
They're texting
disappears.
each other. I don't know. I'm embarrassed to be seen with him because he's so thin. He's a paper doll.
How thin is he? How thin are you? Send a picture of what you
I
look
was
like.
holding his hand, and he just a gentle breeze sort of flung him up towards the sky like a paper airplane. Actually, you did a lot of your math on his back.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
He's a Flat Stanley.
Yeah,
That's him.
His name is Flat Stanley.
his name is Flotsam. So
Okay.
what is the advice here?
Well, he gave us multiple choice. I'll
Right.
need to rehear those answers.
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't like multiple choice one bit.
Yeah, it's never what he says.
It's
Come clean about what I did and give them both a metaphorical finger.
That's what I said.
That's just for your own satisfaction.
But
I would
love
say
it.
don't
I
do
think
that.
you should do it.
Not say what I did, but still separate myself.
Does he mean to finger them?
Yes. What? But with his middle finger.
With a
Then I
metaphor.
definitely
Yeah.
want him to do it.
Wait, what's the second one?
Or, sorry. Come clean and give him the metaphorical finger. Not
Okay.
say what I did, but still separate myself. Or simply do nothing at all and act like nothing happened.
I would take this as an opportunity to be cooler and to be like, just to correct any of the things. You said that a lot of what you've said has been misinterpreted. If it's been misinterpreted by two different people, that's a pattern.
Yeah.
So maybe take this as a chance to like try to fix some of your social stuff.
It's a look in the mirror. This.
Yeah.
I don't know.
This is a gift.
But if you can never, like, if you can never, if he doesn't want to hang out with those people, like, if I found out you said really, really mean shit about me, I
Yeah,
don't
is
know.
there stuff-
We're in a business relationship too.
You just went somewhere else.
You were so real for a second. We're in a business relationship. We have
This
a
is
fucking LLC.
business.
Yeah. Well, I just mean, like, if you said, I think if you said really hateful shit about me, I wouldn't just be like, "Fuck you, dude. I'm never gonna talk to you again."
Yeah.
I'd be like, "Hey, let's find out where that came from. Let's
Yeah.
work through it. We have.
I wonder if there's-
we're trying to get each other rich. You
I
know
wonder
what
if
mean?
I wonder
That's
if
what I care about
because it adversely affects your future financially.
financially, and that's
But
it.
I wonder if there's a text message conversation that could possibly exist on my phone that you would read it and be so angry and hurt that you would quit everything.
I think. Well, I don't. I don't know.
So, for example, this is something I texted my daddy the other day.
Okay. Hi, Daddy. I love you. How does that make you feel?
I'm so glad we have a better relationship than Jake has with his daddy.
I have a better relationship with Jake's dad than Jake does with his father.
I feel like I do too, and I've never met him.
Yeah.
Everybody has a
No
better
damage has been done.
I'm sort of like the son your dad never had.
He does always.
definitely
ask where
never had
are.
you.
What was it? Isn't it Tuck It where he was like, "Where's Amir?" Jake, more people are recognizing Amir.
Those are two separate thoughts, but yeah.
Yeah, he said both of those things.
Yeah, at the same time. It was amazing.
Nantucket, huh?
Yeah.
Must be nice.
Act. Sorry, we don't all get to have houses in New Jersey.
Well, yeah,
That's right.
it's fancy.
The greatest state of all.
It is. I love it.
So do we.
Wait. Oh yeah, we love every state. This is
Because you tour in most states.
Yes.
Yeah. We also love
Jersey's a big market, so
everything you do is
Lots of laughs in New
is a
Jersey.
financial decision.
I care so much about money.
We also love Australia and England.
Melbourne, here we come. Let's do it.
Yeah.
One time.
Brisbane. I know you're listening.
Wait a second. Did we give him advice? I guess. I think you should just be like,
Well,
fuck it.
not
Tell
advice,
him.
but what would you do if you were him?
If I were him,
Bringing it back to the title
he
of
can't
the
even
show.
look these people in the face. He's that upset.
Yeah.
I think he. I
Are
think.
you extrapolating that, or does he say that?
I think he's saying I wanna. His first two choices are telling them to fuck themselves and then, or just like silently vanishing, which sounds like the saddest thing in the world. I don't want him to do that one.
Where did Finn Stanley go? I don't know.
I think he just
left my phone with him one day, and then the next he left forever.
Wait,
Oh,
he
wait,
just
why
turned
didn't she want
sideways.
her phone back? That's what's so weird.
She wanted him to
She
find
wanted
out.
him. It was planted. I really think if he's this, I don't know.
He walked into a hurricane, jumped up, and we never saw him again.
He's so upset. I think he should just be like, I saw everything you guys said about me. That's right. I went like you went through my phone.
Oh, that's so
You're
pathetic.
goddamn right. I did.
Or should I say, you goddamn right I thin. That's right. I read the part about my wafer's frame, and frankly, I didn't appreciate it. And you also said stuff about that.
What are you
Your
saying,
thin
Stanley?
character is just
I can't
tired.
hear you. Your voice is so faint because your neck is so tiny.
Your lungs are just
Bumps
thinned
where
out.
his organs are.
I can see his little heart beating.
My paper heart is broken for you.
This is now a Taylor Swift song.
My paper heart is broken for you. Give me a pen.
No.
No.
I have to do my math.
How does my wait? Does she say my paper heart?
No.
Is that not a thing?
No.
My paper heart.
Uh-uh.
My paper heart. That's a pretty, you know how to sing,
No
right?
matter how many times you say
How does it go?
won't
Just,
be-
you know how to sing, don't you? Would you please? My paper heart is broken for you.
What's happening?
I want you to sing.
Is he okay?
I would. I really.
I can sing in private in our free time.
All right, fine.
Math and singing. after the
My
podcast.
paper heart is broken, torn. Oh, that's
Because it's paper.
all right. So it'd be like, my paper heart is torn for you.
That's good.
That's really good. Right?
It's perfect.
My paper heart is torn.
Find me up here. Can you find me up here? My
I
paper
can find
heart.
you up here.
Ah. I don't even like.
It's about her and like
I can't even sing a single note. If I just sang and if I was like, is that?
Can you tell that
like,
that's bad?
A
Just
note.
No, you're singing a note.
It's definitely a note. We just don't know which one.
Everything's a note.
Everything's a note.
Yeah,
Do
sing it
that.
again.
So can you tell from that he's a bad singer?
No.
Really?
You can't tell unless he's like trying to emulate a song.
No,
and
if
he's
you
off.
sing, well,
Or if
yeah,
I sang
sing
like a
something.
second note that didn't go with that one.
You'd have to sing something I know. Otherwise,
Okay.
you're just writing a
What's
song.
your
that I don't
favorite? What's your favorite song?
know. Are these real questions? Are you guys new to the
How
world?
does music work? What's your
So
What's
when
your favorite?
I sing things, is
What
it
if
good?
What's your favorite song? And I'll sing it right
My
now.
favorite song is "Happy Birthday." No, I'm kidding. It's not, but I want you to sing it.
No, I can't sing Happy Birthday. Give me anything
hardest
else.
song to
It really
sing.
is.
Sing a whole new world.
Okay.
Start low. Just
Oh,
trust
that's
me.
good. I have another music question for you. When,
Not that low, very white.
oh,
All right, Jasmine. This
Oh.
one's for you.
Oh, Jesus.
I can show you the world.
You started too low.
I can show you. I can show you the world. Shining, shimmering, splendid. Oh fuck.
that was like
That's pretty good.
No, I
You're
need
hitting
to
all
get-
the right notes.
Really?
You're not tone deaf.
Shining, shimmering.
Can I do it now and
All
then
right,
you say
go.
if it's
Yeah.
better or worse, and then how you would quantify it? So
Sure,
like, okay,
sure.
I'll go. I can show you the world, shining, shimmering, splendid.
It's not
Perfect.
It's
So,
not
but-
fair because he heard
It's
me
not
do it.
soulful.
But what's
mine's
You're
a
like
little more-
a machine singing. You pronounce every
You're
consonant.
like a machine living. You are a machine.
I'm like a
Yours
robot
was
they taught to
soulful and a little more wrong.
Really?
But sometimes that's allowed.
sing. But what makes
Yeah.
it wrong? Or,
That's okay.
Like, why
He
was
missed
mine?
some-
Bob Dylan
No.
doesn't have a perfect voice.
Bob Dylan has a terrible voice,
yeah,
but he's
so
a
it's kind
genius.
of cool. Like that's me. I'm Bob Dylan, and you're like.
You
who's
just compared
somebody-
yourself to Bob Dylan. You know that,
I
right?
didn't compare myself. I really think I am him.
Okay.
I
Different
really
issue
think I'm-
entirely. Never mind.
I think I'm King Dylan.
for that.
Okay.
So you could say like one person's worse because he didn't hit the exact notes.
Yes.
Oh,
In that case, there are correct notes because it's a song.
because it's a song. But if
Alright,
we
right.
just made up
I
a
can
song,
show you. Let me do it again.
Yeah, keep
Let's start with
trying.
a whisper. All right, we
at
have to
least
move
do
on to
the
the
next
next
line.
question. Don't we? Shining
No,
shimmer.
after that.
Now tell me,
Princess, yeah.
princess, when did you last let your heart?
Okay, now he's bad.
decide?
But it's only because you didn't know what was coming. You
I
were
did-
surprised by the words
it's
coming out of your own
There's
mouth.
rhythm, right? There's a tempo to it.
Yes.
Yeah. So in
Okay.
addition to that,
What are you talking? I can do that.
so it's like when you're like, "Show me, princess. Now when did you last let your heart decide?"
That wasn't not how I sounded. That's not fair. I don't know the song. All right, I'll do a song that I know. It was Philadelphia, born and raised, and the playground is where I spent most of my days. How? I can't sing it wrong. It's a rap. Most of my days. Let's go to the next
8
question.
Mile, you're up before Eminem at the open mic. So enthusiastic.
Yeah. All right.
Bouncing.
Good luck, Marshall.
Good luck, Mr. Mathers.
You're gonna need it.
There's some spaghetti on your sweater already.
Yours is just funfetti cake.
There's funfetti on my sweater already. Mom's funfetti. All right. Oh, this one comes from a lady.
Ooh.
Let's do Nala.
That's
pretty
good. Pretty good. That's the hot lion from Lion
She
King,
is
right?
hot, and yes.
She does grow
She's
up
gorgeous.
to be hot.
We're supposed to want to fuck these creatures? Is that the end game here?
No. No.
Obviously.
What?
They're lions. But she is the
fuck a
lion.
lion?
But if
That would
you
make you
fucked
feel pretty
Rafiki, I wouldn't
powerful.
be mad at that.
But it's a cartoon. So you can be turned on by the lions, the
I
witches.
mean, you're a fan of hentai, so you're better able to
I
explain
used
this
to be
to
into
us.
cartoon porn.
Really?
I would Google Disney princess porn. Yeah, of course.
No, you do that to them?
Oh, they're so precious to you.
I don't want you to think about.
Zoom in on her face right now.
You would do that to them?
I don't want you to think about Elsa getting like boned. Oh God.
To be fair, he didn't animate them. He just jerked off to it.
that's worse. The animators get bored. They can do what they have to do.
That's fair.
You have free reign of the entire internet.
I know, and I found me some aerial porn, and it was hot.
Yeah,
Shit,
she was
man.
up to her gills in...
No, it was when she was a woman.
Well, what's the point? And then she's just a saucy redhead with dad issues.
Oof, God, my favorite.
Oh God.
A saucy redhead with daddy issues. All right. Nala. Nala writes, Dearest Jake and Amir, I have recently come across a conundrum and I would love your advice.
What's the accent?
What is this?
Oh, she's like sort of like a seductive, like, I
Line.
write to you from, oh gosh, I think of you always. Fondly, Nala.
You really want to fuck lions. You want to fuck Nala.
It's clear to me
Are you describing Nala or the person who's writing
Whatever.
in?
It's all the same.
All right.
So I just finished
Table
my
that.
freshman year of college, and I'm currently taking summer classes at a local school. There's a guy in my class that I've become pretty good friends with. We frequently study together late at night, and he lives close to me. Through my creeping, I've discovered that he has a girlfriend, and I think they've been dating for a pretty long time. But the weird part is he's never said anything about her at all, and he doesn't know that I know about her. He asked me if I wanted to come to his family's vacation home with him for the weekend. Would it be bad if I said yes? I do like him, and he doesn't realize that I know about his girlfriend. I don't know if he wants to cheat on her, or if I'm being friend-zoned, or what. What would you guys do in my situations? Hope to hear from you soon. Love, Nala.
Interesting. Very interesting.
So-
Very weird. Did she reveal in that? I got distracted a lot in the beginning by your voice, so
Of
I
course.
missed some
Yeah.
stuff.
We both really hated
Did
that.
did she reveal? I just was turned on.
And then
I had to
What?
suppress it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did she reveal
Crazy.
how she found out about this supposed?
She said through
Girlfriend?
stalking, so maybe Facebook. Or Instagram. There's only 3 ways to stalk, and it's Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook.
That's not
Or
totally
just
true.
in person and in
Yeah,
real life.
Binoculars.
Yeah. Oh, binoculars.com, the app that sort of seeks
That's-
out
yeah,
Instagram,
aggregates,
Twitter, and
yeah.
yeah, into one stalkerish feed.
I think. Well, do you remember when you and your mate broke up?
Yeah.
And you were just getting back into the dating scene, but like, if anybody added you on Facebook, your last like 3 years of pictures were all with.
Oh, so
person.
you want to give this guy a benefit of the doubt? Be
Well, I
like,
just
oh,
think
maybe
that
he doesn't have a girlfriend.
It's a possibility. I think this girl should point blank ask him, because it sounds like, it's a little ambiguous. She should be like, "Do you have a girlfriend?" And then that way,
What's the answer other than no?
Yes.
well, but here's
No,
what
but I mean, he's not going to say yes.
Oh, you
He
think
might
he's
He's got a good thing going with this girl. He's
Oh.
never mentioned the girlfriend before.
maybe they're both
But I
doing that
think
thing where like,
asking-
it never came up, but they both secretly know about it, and they don't want it to come up.
But I think it's got to come up, because that way he could be like, "Yes, I do, but I don't know. We're on the rocks, and I like you, and like I don't know if you like me." And then she's like, I do," and then he's like, "I'm gonna break up with my girlfriend." And
So
then,
you think she should bring it up?
I think she's got to air it out. I think like it's gonna set the course of the future if you guys have like, it's a talk about, it's something innocuous. It's just about his girlfriend or whatever, but it's like it's an easy way of easing in to what are we? What is this relationship?
But is it her responsibility to dig deep and know about the girlfriend? Isn't it this guy?
No, it's his response. If he has a girlfriend, he has to tell her.
But now that she sort of thinks about it,
he's not going to tell her.
So
he's getting the best of both worlds. He's living like a king.
But isn't she also, because she gets to be with him? If she brings it up, maybe he'll be like, "Yeah, I do have a girlfriend. I'm."
Then she's been with a guy who has another girlfriend. So get out of that.
Mm-hmm.
Is that just as bad as the boy cheating?
No,
What do
it's
you
worse
mean?
for him.
If you know that a guy has a girlfriend and you sleep with him, is that just as bad as the guy that has another girlfriend?
Of course not.
No, but by a hair. Although it hasn't been confirmed that she is
Oh,
the
I'm just
mistress.
talking about hypothetical. So, like,
I've
sleeping with
always
someone without a
thought-
boyfriend is a 0. Sleeping with someone who, and you do have a girlfriend, that's 100 on a bad scale.
Yeah.
What would you say? Oh, if I slept with a girl that had a boyfriend, where would you put that? 0
It's
to 100?
50.
Oh, exactly in the middle.
Yeah,
So it's like half as bad.
because it's
Stop doing math, dude. I'm fucking done.
81.25. Oh my god.
Holy
This is
shit.
a Dan Brown.
Do you think
This episode's called
that's-
81.25, right?
Actually, it is episode 80, like 3 or 4, so we're very close.
It's cool.
Episode 84, 81.25. Would you say it's also half as bad, or not bad at all, or pretty bad?
I think it's pretty bad, but I also think that like you sort of have a responsibility to yourself in that situation. Like, will I feel bad doing this? I'm like potentially causing damage to a relationship, hurting somebody, but then that guy theoretically has somebody that he loves that he's responsible for, and he's hurting 3 times as many people, and she's hurting. He's hurting 2 people.
Oh no, you're
she's
trying to
hurting
do
one.
math. Oh god, your nose is
fuck.
bleeding.
She's hurting 2 people. He's hurting.
Not including carry the one. Oh fuck me.
But isn't that what it comes down to? That dude is, if he cheats, he hurts his girlfriend and he hurts this
checked
girl.
out entirely.
If she cheats, she only hurts this girl who she doesn't actually know.
Oh, so he's hurting twice as many people.
Yes.
He's also fucking twice as many people.
He's a pimp.
True.
That goes beyond all doubt. The dude's a fucking hardcore pimp. I'll pound it. If you mean it though. You gotta mean it.
We know he doesn't.
Is this a sarcastic pound? Like I said something kind of douchey and you're gonna pound me? And it's like a wink to Allison, like, hey, you saw that? Jake thought I agreed with him. Like I'll look through your phones later and you'll be, hey, I'll take it. I'll still take the pound.
We
Buddy,
reminisce a lot. That's our relationship.
Jake's so thin.
That's the worst part of all.
I'm embarrassed to be associated with his flimsy frame.
She's like, how did you unlock my phone? It knew there was a finger dragging across the screen. It's like a tiny little nail.
It's a king of the screen.
This guy.
Should she go on vacation?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Whoa.
I mean,
not what I
I would want to
expected.
go. I'm just a curious person, so I would want to ask all of the questions on vacation.
Oh, you say go on vacation and then bring up the girlfriend? Like, by the way, do you have a girlfriend?
It comes
At
up
the
on
end.
Friday evening, and then
No.
Saturday and Sunday, you're just like, that was.
See what the vibe is like on the vacation.
At dinner, everything.
Yeah.
You don't want to be
Yeah.
asking that, like, but you don't. She doesn't want to get herself into a situation where they're like on a walk around a lake, and he leans in to kiss her, and then she has to be like, "Wait, do you have a girlfriend? I need to know." She should find out now.
All right, you're right. She should find out before.
And then she could plan accordingly. If it's like, I do have a girlfriend, but I just like really like spending time with you. I think you're cool. And then she's in the friend zone or whatever. Then she can plan for this trip as a friend. She can bring like
a
more
one
comfortable
piece.
bathing suit.
We're the
One
same.
if by land, two if by bikini.
Yeah, she-
Whoa! I almost fell backwards. Continue.
You were cool about it, though.
Very chill. And I just think that she should find out now so she can.
She can buy
keep on living
high-waisted
her life.
pants,
Yeah.
a one-piece bathing suit.
It seems like it's stressing her out. So
Right.
this is, at the very least, it'll de-stress her.
Exactly.
It's a de-stressing.
It's a de-stress.
And
Cool.
that's that.
There we go.
How are we doing on time?
Probably long.
When do you have to get out of here? Do you have to get out of here?
I don't really. I mean, no.
Another question. Oh, this is the one you wanted to read, Jake.
Oh right, just because it's long and I practiced it.
Okay.
Just for that reason.
This one's from
Well,
a
I
British
found
person.
it, so
So
It's
is
from
there-
a British person?
Is there a British Disneyman?
Of course.
Great question.
Is Prince Charming the actual name of the prince in Cinderella?
I thought it was sleep. Yeah, you're right. It is.
Is it?
Yeah.
His name is Prince Charming?
I
That's
think
where that
so.
comes from.
Charming is an actual last name, I think.
Is
Right?
it?
Yeah.
Well, Darling is the name in Peter Pan.
Oh,
Right? Yeah, Darling is. Well, I don't know if that's real or if it's just really from Peter Pan. Actually.
No,
That's
and
real.
Charming
That's
is
real.
really from Cinderella.
Yeah.
All right, so you want to say Prince Charming?
Okay,
Is he
yeah.
British?
Prince Charming could be British. I'm trying to think of a more British.
More British.
And don't wait. Gaston kind of speaks in an English accent.
Isn't he French?
They're all French, but they use weird accents. Oh, Lumiere is
Lumiere.
French. Cogsworth is...
Perfect.
Cogsworth is definitely British. No, is he?
God damn it. This is really stressful.
Just Allison typing into her phone, is Cogsworth British? Help. It's the 19th time she's looked it up in the last year.
I just can't remember.
It just says for the last time, yes.
What
Just
did we
use Cogsworth because it's such a good name.
What? Yeah, you're right. This one comes to us from Cogsworth. This is a long one. Buckle up. I am an 18-year-old male in London. I'd like to be called Cogsworth, if that's cool. Anyway, about 3.5 years ago, my friend got a girlfriend. Let's call him Richard, not his real name. Feel free to shorten it to Dick. I messaged this girl once, and we really hit it off and talked all night. I fell for her. Totally practiced this.
Practice this?
I fell for her, and she fell for me. This much was obvious. We both really liked each other, but obviously, this guy being a friend I'd known since I was 3 years old, I knew I couldn't do this. So she said she'd leave him for me. I felt horrible for doing this, but they hadn't been together for that long, so I thought it might be okay. I really felt bad, and at this point I understand I seem like the bad guy. The first bump came when she didn't dump him, and that hurt. But me and her got together and didn't tell my friend. We were so happy together, and eventually the love stage happened and really loved each other. We did everything together, and I thought I'd found my one. And to a degree, I still feel this. So 2.5 years went by, and we were getting on so well, but I didn't tell my best friend. One night I called him and told him when I was drunk. I should have told him before, but I didn't. I know I hurt him, but I thought nothing of it. Skip to about half a year later, I'm sitting in the basement with my other friend, let's call him Bill S. Preston Esquire, and he tells me that Dick has had sex with my girlfriend. My head spins. But I sit my girlfriend down, and it turns out it's true. This fucking snake slept with my girlfriend. She broke my heart, and it honestly hurt so much. I don't want to sound like a pussy, but it did. She has sworn she wouldn't cheat on me, but she did. Now she calls me every night crying, telling me she wants me back. I want to take her back because I still love her. She is special, the kind of girl you look for your whole life. This situation is convoluted and complex, but I want to know, would I be a complete pussy to take her back? Would I ever be able to trust her again?
Oh my God.
Is she still dating the first guy?
I tried to decipher this message for a long time.
This is the lot. This is like.
It's like,
Gone
I
Girl.
stole your girlfriend, and then I got mad when I realized she slept with you, and I called you a snake for sleeping with your
I can't stop
girlfriend that I
picturing the
tried to
basement
steal.
for some reason. So I'm sitting in the basement.
My head
Fast forward,
spins.
he paints such a picture. What I don't understand is like they did everything
For
together.
2.5 years.
Where was her boyfriend?
He's probably fucking her, that snake oil salesman.
So it's his friend's girlfriend that he did everything with. For
Yeah.
2.5
I thought they were
years.
broken up. Were they not?
They were still together.
He
She
said the
wouldn't-
first bump came when they didn't
She-
break up.
The first bump. That's
yeah.
the only bump. They didn't break up.
That's not a bump. That's like Mount Everest.
That's
How do you ever clear that
2.5
hurdle?
He
years
just
of that.
went right on dating her.
Yeah.
Also, he's 18. So what? This all
That's-
started when they were
This is a stacked
15 years
scenario.
old.
Maybe that's like what it is. It's like the high school thing where it's like, oh, we're together, but we're also
The
together.
love phase, too.
Yeah, the love
phase
stage.
happened.
I assure
That
you.
happened.
You spend your whole life looking for her. So I guess when he was
He
I don't
still
know.
thinks she's the one.
He still thinks
All
she's
right,
the
let's
one.
save you some time. She's not the one.
Boom.
She's broken.
Oh shit.
Oh
She's
my
been.
God.
She has
She's been
self-esteem
soiled,
issues.
stained by your
That's not what I
snake
mean.
friend. I know.
She's broken deeper than that.
Yes.
What's deeper than
She's
that?
dealing with some self-esteem issues, and
Just like
she's
sleeping
lost.
with two. This happened to me in high school. There was like a girl that me and my friend both were with, and it was.
Wow. What do you mean both at the same time?
Well, actually, I don't know if I should talk about this.
Things got real.
Real.
Too real.
Does anybody not have self-esteem issues in high school? Who's like in high school being like, I'm confident with who I am. I'm 15 and I get my place in life. I'm just totally well adjusted as a 14,
middle-aged
15-year-old.
man who's
Yeah.
also 15.
I'm well traveled, educated, learned, and I feel comfortable in my own body and my own skin.
I like all my friends.
Yeah.
I get all the girls I want.
All my friends are great.
My skin isn't greasy. I'm not tall in some areas and short in others.
I'm not
I'm
wafer
not.
thin.
Wafer.
You're doing it too.
I don't know. Well, what I mean is that she's using these boys to
feel
fill
good.
an emptiness that
Right,
it
so
can't be
she-
filled by anyone.
She likes being chased by these two guys. She likes people fighting over.
Yeah.
That's
But she's not thinking
It's a rush,
about
it's
it, them
addicting.
as human beings, which
Right.
is so disrespectful. Because if she were, she wouldn't be treating them this way.
Well, she was 15 at the time. You don't know how to.
Now she's 18 and a half.
because I still do it. So
Yeah.
it's good to break this behavior early if you can.
Yeah, but would you say you act like a 15-year-old when you do it?
Yes.
Yeah. So
Maybe
that is
even
the
younger.
adequate age that it does happen.
I think I'm like, oh yeah, that's true.
Have you ever been in that situation before? Two dudes, two friends pining after you?
That I've been dating two friends. Not simultaneously,
Yeah.
but when you're in college and stuff, people know each other.
Right. Does it make
High
you feel
school.
good when like guys are jealous about you when they're like, oh, I like Allison. I don't want you to like Allison.
I'm not usually privy to that information.
But like you can tell as a girl, can't you?
Not really. I mean, not always. No, I don't think so.
Like it turns me on when somebody's jealous of someone else that's talking to me.
I used to think I wanted boyfriends that were always jealous, like would come over and be like, "Hey, stop talking to my girl." Like I just
that's-
thought I liked that,
wow,
and
no.
it turns out I really don't.
That's disgusting. I wouldn't like that like possessive jealousy.
Yeah.
But I like
What do you like?
I would like if somebody was just like
just like in general. What do you like?
yeah, what do you Oh,
What are you into? Just
I
like,
can show you the world.
Dee, dee, dee,
Shining, shimmering, splendid.
Tell me, princess, now when did you last let your heart decide?
I can open your eyes.
Cutting her off. Babe, not right now.
Take
You
you.
won by wonder.
Oh my god, I'm in love with you.
Right, it works.
I'm taking my engagement ring just flew off my finger, but it's so delicious.
It has that effect. I blow a kiss and the wind blows engagement
It's
rings away.
shining, shimmering, and splendid. That's the kiss is your Joey. How you doing?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
How you doing? Joey loved sandwiches. He was always eating. He cared almost about food as much as he did about ladies.
Yeah.
Maybe even more.
It's funny because he was a womanizer on that show, but he was very he never like seemed like skeezy. And he wasn't necessarily even more attractive than Chandler or Ross.
He was definitely more attractive than Chandler.
Was he? Like
Depends on what season.
Yeah, oh, yeah,
Chandler
that's true.
fluctuated like cray.
Yeah,
Ross
true.
was real steady.
Ross was very handsome at the end.
He's still rock steady. David
Yeah.
Schwimmer?
Killing it.
I'm serious, dude. He can
That's
get
what
it.
you like?
David Schwimmer's as hot as Nala to me.
I swear
Whoa.
he's got a Schwimmer's bod.
What are we telling this kid to do? To
We were
not.
asking you what kind of jealousy you like, which
Oh,
I'm
I
kind
don't-
of curious to hear.
I wouldn't like somebody like grabbing. Like I had a girlfriend once that was like, you better not follow anyone you've ever had sex with on Instagram. And I was like, no, I didn't like that. That was like too.
That's a rule.
It was like in your face
Possessive.
jealousy. But I would like if somebody came up to me and they're like, "Oh, I saw you talking to that girl. It made me jealous." Like that kind of.
Oh,
thing.
really?
Just like a cute thing. Like it made me jealous. Not like I'm jealous. Don't talk to that girl. But just like I felt jealous when you were talking to that person. Because everybody feels. Do you never ever feel jealous?
You're probably really pragmatic about it.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, I'm like, in my brain, it's like, oh, you can talk to my girlfriend because odds are she's not going to like want to be with you. She's with me. And if she does want to be with you, then you get her and I don't.
How about dating an actress who has simulated sex with people?
That I never had
For
to
their
deal
job.
with. Yeah.
I wouldn't like that at all.
You wouldn't?
No, well, especially because like
You
know
wouldn't
in
love
this
that?
industry, like people who play love interests on shows and movies like often end up dating each other.
Right.
Not
That
long
happens a lot.
term. It doesn't.
Right.
It rarely lasts.
But of course, but like just the fact that it does happen, like if I was dating an actor and she was doing a scene where she had to like, or like a movie where she had to be in love with some dude and they were going to live in a tropical location to shoot for 3 months.
this is really specific.
I would be like, this sucks because you're probably gonna break up with me.
well, not necessarily.
Feelings.
Right.
There's
you
a chemistry.
like a set crush or something.
I don't know. I mean, I've never done the movie version of it, but on our show, it's not an issue because we all know each other so well beforehand.
TV might be. I think I would. Yeah, if I was dating an actor that was on a TV show, I'd feel slightly more comfortable.
Yeah, because you'd be fucking dating a TV star.
Hell yeah.
coolest thing
It's
to
the new
do.
movie star.
That's what's up.
I've read that actually. I've
Really?
read that. Yeah, like TV is like the new movies.
In a magazine or a
yeah.
newspaper?
Well, it wasn't any.
Magazines
It wasn't
And like
in a newspaper.
Netflix is really on point lately.
Yeah, like do you watch
Orange is the
Hulu?
New Black.
Like
Orange is the
Google
new
is
crack.
running shit.
That's what I say. Orange. Did you hear that? When I
House
said
of
Orange is the new crack?
Lards.
Oh yeah, because
Nice.
it's so fat.
It's so fat.
Yeah,
It's bountiful.
yeah.
And
Wait, what was I just gonna say? Oh, it's different. I feel like on movies, you're isolated. You're in like one location together for a sustained amount of time.
Yeah, movies are like a camp. Like we just did a 2-day shoot, and that was just 2 days. But like everyone was friendly. By
two
like,
12-hour days. Yeah, I
You
felt
fell in love with
so much
multiple
love
people.
for like everybody that we were
Yeah,
working with.
imagine doing that for a month and a half. Like you
It's
just
crazy.
that's your family, and then you get very close and bonded and connected.
Right, and you also feel disconnected from whoever's back home waiting for you because they're not having those same experiences.
Well,
day by
that's
day,
it's
you know, you
there's
don't
a
know
certain
where
amount of
to hit.
discipline involved, and this is in any situation. Even if you have a really immersive like work environment, or if you go off to college or something like that, you have to make an effort to include the people that aren't immediately there in that experience, if they care about it, and to be invested in their own experience. When you go on a movie like that, what you're supposed to do is go home every weekend, be in touch with your significant other or your family, like keep one foot out and one foot in,
Right.
Interesting.
because you lose perspective otherwise.
What's a more general, like it not in movies or TV, like what's a
Your whole audience isn't in movies and TV.
yeah
I tried. I was
think
like,
there's
when
some
you're
of
in
them.
college,
yeah some of them are like only in
Yeah, she
theater.
said college.
Oh yeah, okay,
But though in college, you wouldn't necessarily want to be like coming home every
okay,
weekend,
but this is a good example. If you're in a play, like a high school play, I used to like weep when the plays were over because I wouldn't have. They were my family, and
Yeah.
like I hadn't talked to anyone not in the play
Right.
for months
Wow,
or
yeah,
whatever.
yeah. Even though you still just go to school.
Right, I go to school with them. I'm like, you're dead to me.
See, at history
We used to do reunions for plays
at school,
at school.
when everyone went to that.
Yes,
school.
where everyone was around each other anyway. But it's like a family. I totally relate to it. It's just you have to continue living your life with as much investment. Wait,
Bad
this was our
advice.
break, I guess.
Oh yeah, you're really good at this. You know, you get the ebbs and flows, the cadence and the rhythm of the podcast. It
true.
is time for the break. Do we have anything to talk about specifically? Do you
Let's
have
just
anything that's
chill.
happened since the last time you were on the show?
What's Gucci?
Yeah.
I've been meaning to ask. Like, what's Gucci with you?
What's Gucci with
Yeah,
me?
what's Gucci?
Wait,
What?
what?
And then the kiss thing.
I just vomit.
Whoa, never
My
seen that
eyes start
reaction.
bleeding.
You don't have to say anything
I
you're
don't
not
know.
comfortable with.
I won't. Thank you, though. I got engaged. That's the thing.
That's
Boring. What else?
no, that's so Gucci.
Did you buy a car?
It is Gucci.
That's dope. That's cool.
Yeah.
Are you excited?
That happened. Yeah.
You said yes, right?
Nah. Yeah, I said yes.
That's cool.
Have you said yes to the dress yet, though?
No,
Let's talk about it.
I haven't
girlfriend.
even
Oh my.
started
God.
that.
Let me see the rock. Let me see that rock.
I can't.
Okay.
I don't
I
speak
just-
that language.
Talking about getting a dog this weekend.
I want
Can
a
we
dog.
talk about that?
I talk about getting a dog every weekend. It's the sad truth.
Really?
I
I
would-
want a dog so badly.
It's so funny because that would be one of the worst things that it would have ever happened to me. If somebody gave me a dog, my life would be over.
What?
Yeah. That would be one of the worst days of my life.
Literally,
It'd be like,
I've
"Here you
never
go, here's-
understood anything less. I
here's-
consider myself a pretty
This is what a dog is to
empathic
me.
person.
Someone's like, oh, here you go. Here's responsibility for 15 years.
No.
You have to be at home every
Here's
12 hours forever. now.
Unconditional
holding
love.
hands.
Congratulations. Oh, no. Yeah, you have to go
unconditional-
home.
dog.
Every 6 hours, you have to feed it or it'll die. But you know what? At the
Just
very
passing
least,
a dog back and
you
forth.
can
Why are you
touch it.
holding it by the scruff of its neck?
Here, this is
Stop.
This is the pros of having a
No.
dog. I'm doing it right now.
No,
you get
you're
to
not.
touch something soft. Okay, that's
You
the
don't get
pros.
it.
And then the cons are feeding, nurturing, picking up its shit, piss, being at home.
What's a
making
con
sure-
about nurturing?
A nurturing?
There's a con. Oh, I don't want to nurture anything.
It's a time
You're a
and money-
douchebag.
it's a time and money
Fuck you,
expense.
man. I nurture you all the time.
And I hate it.
He breastfeed you.
I
for
do.
God
You
damn
have to
it.
be at home every 12 hours until the dog dies.
Or she pays somebody to
Or
be
you-
there.
you have to
or
pay somebody to be
Or I have it with
her
me.
fiance can walk the dog.
somebody
Whoever that is.
A human needs. You bought a thing that a human needs to be with every 12 hours until it dies.
He
True.
says I'm paying for it.
Boom, baby.
You can do that?
Sort of.
So unlikely.
I can do it too.
How many lips have you packed in
One,
your life?
2, 3. Do it.
No, I just saw your armpit for like 10 seconds.
This is the new singing. So what's good about a dog?
It's unconditional love,
Okay.
and it teaches you, responsibility, and also it teaches you how to read something that can't talk to you.
So it's like homework.
a baby.
So it's like homework.
You
It's
want
like
to
it's
have
not
children?
good while it's happening, but when it's dead, you're like, oh, at least I survived the
Can I give you some
responsibility
advice?
test.
When you do
This is not
someday
the forum for that.
propose to someone,
Uh-huh.
yeah, it's not. I know this is not the place for advice.
Yeah.
When you do propose to someone, do not say any of the things you just said.
Well, this is the kind of things that I can
Having
say.
something I needed to
Nurture
feed and
something.
care for would be the
12
worst
hours
thing of my
until
life.
it dies.
One of my favorite things about being single is being able to speak my mind unfiltered, because I wouldn't say any of that stuff if I were in a relationship. I
I
would
mean,
seem like a
ideally, you'd
monster.
find someone who loves you for saying those things. That's the perfect world, and who shares those opinions, or at least finds yours whimsical and doesn't
I
take
love
them
him.
seriously.
I love you for all of that.
Yeah.
So good luck finding somebody who's going to love you more than me.
Oh God,
Sorry, dude. We're out of luck.
you're
we
maxed
found our
out.
soulmates.
You found him.
We found our soulmates and they're each other. We'll
Oh,
be
no.
alone forever. Come here.
And I'm going to get a dog.
Oh God,
So why haven't you gotten a dog yet if you want it so badly?
it doesn't work.
With a guy?
It doesn't. Why haven't I gotten a dog?
Yeah.
Because you won't let me. Because our landlord told me that I couldn't get a pet.
Uh-huh.
And
Any kind of pet, even like a hermit crab.
You can't have a hermit crab.
I don't know. We had a
You
dog.
can have a hermit crab.
I was thinking about getting a cat recently.
Oh, that's a bad idea.
I don't necessarily want a cat. I just want an animal.
Oh, you know what? Cat is
Cats
better
won't
than
give
dogs.
you what you want.
I know.
Why not?
That sounded so weird.
Because they're easier to maintain.
they're just too independent.
Yeah, they don't need the love. I want something that wants affection. Because I want to give affection and I want affection. A cat is sort of like,
Cats are kind of like whatever.
Yeah.
I don't need it. They really are.
They
that
make
was
you
a
work
perfect
for it.
impression of a cat.
That was her being a cat, and it's
That
true.
was my craft at work for you.
That was unfiltered cat.
Yeah.
Human cat.
That is their vibe. I don't know. I don't know what else. What else do I have to report? We're shooting season 4. Spoiler. There's more of the show.
A production spoiler. We're making more.
Yeah. Call time on Monday is.
You heard it here first.
I'm not gonna.
Can we see the sheet? Come on.
No.
How is this season compared to other seasons, shooting wise?
It's good. It's pretty much the same. It's weird to have like a routine pretty much at this point.
Yeah.
It's every summer.
So this is it. This is your life now. Are
Forever.
they gonna make this show for as long as?
We're alive.
Yeah.
That's
Wow.
cool. Everyone promised each other.
Yeah, everyone
like a
promised each
pact.
other. We'll go from girls to women to old women to
Oh,
Whatever's
that'd be really
beyond.
cool if they like one day they decided to change the name of the show to Women.
Wow.
That's a cool idea.
Or do we ever become women?
I don't know.
Beautiful.
You should
Yes,
talk
it is
to
season 6.
talk to Lana about that.
Lana. Interesting. If there was someone named Lana involved with the show,
What's her name?
Lana,
Rena.
Lana
The girl.
Dunhama.
The girl with the fucking
Lana.
hair, Rena,
Rena.
Lina, Lena.
Lana.
Lena. You accidentally said her
Yeah.
Exactly.
Talk to her.
name.
Right.
You broke the bit. But
We would have loved to have Lana on the podcast.
Yeah. Blanche.
Say
What's her name?
Bland. Her name's Bland Dinham.
Oh yeah, Bland Denim. These are Bland Denim.
I don't want you to cuff him so high.
But when you got sock
Hey,
game
everybody
like
at
that,
Reddit, 1,000 strong to get him here to uncuff his jeans.
don't abuse Reddit that
1,000
way.
Oh, they always post 100
You know
strong for
how
something.
powerful hashtags are,
I
and
know.
it's ban genocide.
Uncuff the jeans, and that's what I'm saying. This is a genocide.
These-
It's
but
an
look-
atrocity
Reddit
to your
ends
ankles.
Look how
Genocide.
long these jeans are. Uncuff them.
Uncuff them.
I was.
I'll fall for this. This ruse where I smell his foot for
See,
20 seconds.
this is too long.
By
Well,
your
here's
standards.
here's what I'll say.
Look at your quad strength. This is so interesting.
Yeah. Well, I did a spinning class
Did you really? Why
did
aren't we
that.
talking about that?
There's sort of a light.
for another show.
That's a light cuff. I would
Yeah.
say it's a casual,
casual cuff.
Like this. That's like, oh man, these are long, and I got to throw my sneakers on, and I got to
You're
walk
giving
and get
him a different
coffee.
personality,
That's cool.
though.
This is like, but this is my mom
That's
got
an
me ready
Amir
for
cuff.
school.
No, that's an Amir cuff.
yeah.
That's
Isn't
a
this
Jake
me?
cuff.
Isn't this me being me, and then this
Yeah.
is you being you? I can't have these socks with this. This is like, oh, I don't care about shit. Also, I bought these very specific looking socks.
Well, if you really cared about shit, you'd get your jeans hemmed.
I swear to God, dude.
You're doing yourself a disservice. You're doing the denim a disservice.
You
and
learn to
frankly,
sew. You hem your jeans.
Yeah. You hem your jeans. Hem your jeans.
Hem your jeans.
Hem your jeans, Amir. You're having a dream.
Hem your dreams, Amir. Hem your dreams. Why are you saying that to me, Mom? Hem your dreams. Hem my dreams? All right, let's try to answer one more question before another aspect of my outfitter personality is exposed to more than enough people. All right, last question. Let's get to it. Ready?
Yes.
What do you need?
We need one last man's name. 4 hours later. Just literally, it can be Sebastian. No.
We already did Little Mermaid.
I know. Let's pick one
Beauty and the
from.
Beast.
Well, there's Sven, the reindeer from Frozen.
Oh, that's really good.
Let's do Sven.
Okay, Sven. Dear Amir and Jake, a friend of mine told me that the mom of someone we knew had nude pictures of herself put on the internet. It's a pretty awful thing to do to someone, but they were put up by the man she cheated on her husband with. My friend has seen the website. How can I get my friend to give me the link without sounding like a total perv? Thanks, Sven.
Sven. So he wants... His friend has the link of his naked mom.
No. Yeah, friend's naked mom.
Oh, so it's not even his... I thought it was his... I thought he literally needed to ask the guy whose
Yeah.
friend it was.
No,
I
it's
know
like
she's
it's like
your mom.
It's like, oh, I have a link of Rosie's mom naked on the internet, and you're like, oh, and you want to see it, but you don't want to come off as a perv.
What do you he's the one with the
just
link.
ask.
He's the perv. He says he's seen him.
He's the perv dealer.
But
He's
he
the
doesn't.
purveyor.
Oh, very
Touch the
good.
sky.
Grace of God just there.
But he doesn't want to go down to his level. He doesn't want to admit to being a perv.
He's a perv. Just admit it.
This would be like if I had porn and you wanted to see it.
Yeah, but I don't want to be
all
like.
a ruse because he is a perv. Just be who you are.
Yeah.
He wants to disguise it. He wants to hide the
Yeah.
pervness.
Be the perv you are.
Be the perv you were born to be. That's a pretty good. Be the perv you were born to be.
It didn't need to be sung, but
So that's a made-up
Pretty good.
song, but you can tell that he's not a good singer.
it sounded fine actually.
Thank
It
you.
was beautiful. I recorded it. I've sold it.
But there's
What?
like
Sorry.
No, I'm so happy. I've always wanted to be a singer.
a recorded artist. But even if it's made up, it can still be bad, right? Objectively.
Yes, but I
what
have
is
less of an
badness?
ability to judge it if it hasn't existed before.
What is the objective bad music?
What do you mean?
Like, oh, these notes are not good together.
Dissonance can be good though, so there's kind of no
So
way.
there's no, it's all subjective.
It's all about energy. Like, I'm not a great singer, but I have like this raw sexual energy.
No.
That's
No.
sort of like hot. I'm talking.
No, just no. I know. I feel like I don't know. I think being sharp or flat is what's bad.
I thought you were talking about the questions when you said that.
I don't give a shit about this situation. I think
We
he's
already
a
told him he
pervert.
should just ask his friend.
Yeah,
for the
just
tip.
ask your friend or Google around for it. Like,
How do you
be
Google that?
resourcely.
My friend's
No.
hot mom is literally a porn site that exists already.
Is it?
Sure, it is.
Yeah.
My friend's hot mom.
My friend's hot mom, and
Oh,
it's
come
all
on.
like,
Of course it is.
yeah, it's like these guys will go over to their friend's house. They're like, "Oh, hey, Mrs. Callahan, I'm just finishing up mowing the yard." And she's like, "Oh, you and Bobby have been spending a lot of time together lately. You guys are getting really close." Like,
Which
yeah.
turns me on.
And then she like will bend over and clean the stove, and she's like, "Did you just look at my ass?"
The
And
scene you're
he's like, "No,
describing
Miss
is
Callahan."
undoing feminism.
Really.
Like a sweater.
Thank God someone had to do it.
Thank God you're cleaning the stove,
Well,
woman.
these women are very empowered because they come on to the men, and the men are like, "Excuse me,
The
no, I don't
boys.
want to." Yeah, the boys. Well, there's usually like
Yeah.
they're definitely not real little boys, but I don't know.
Why
It's
do-
a hot theme.
It's a hot
It's
It's called MILF porn, right?
Yeah, MILF porn's a huge thing.
Why do porn sites have stories and themes? Like, can't it just be the fucking?
I'll watch the
Like
stories.
I don't think a single girl I know, although I could be wrong, would be able to be dropped into the middle of a porn and get off to it.
I couldn't do that either. I need some context.
Just like hit play and there's sex happening. Like, what's interesting?
Don't you
about
just
that?
fast forward to that part anyway?
I'll like bounce around, but
Boys
I like.
do
I like
typically. The tabs thing is crazy.
oh yeah, tabs
What's the
are
tabs
insane.
thing.
That boys watch porn with multiple tabs.
Oh, did we talk about this last time?
Yeah, I feel like it's come up before. I'm still trying to process it.
So when girls watch porn, they watch one thing all the way through with the story. They want it like the backstory.
Or even just the first half.
Do the videos have a first half?
I watch the story. I like some context.
What do you mean?
Like, I like to see it's a Girl Scout.
He looks at a family tree.
There's I'll do some research on the porn stars themselves too.
Oh, you want to know like backstory, behind the scenes shit?
I'll follow a porn star on Twitter just to like see what's good.
Here's the question: Will you rewatch videos?
Yeah, definitely.
Really?
I'll just be like sitting in my room and I'll think about a porn video that I want to watch and jerk off to. I'll be like, oh, I haven't
You
seen.
can conjure it.
I don't think there's enough porn on the internet for Jake to have seen this much hours and not repeat.
That's probably true, but sometimes I'll be like today I was like, oh, I want to masturbate to Isis Taylor, so
Isis Taylor?
Yeah, she's like has like a really big ass, and it's
Serena,
beautiful.
for a second I thought you were talking about the like Islamic extremist group that's taking over Iraq.
That's
ISIS.
what? What's happening?
Nothing. Never mind. Don't worry about it.
There's
Just keep
Jerking off. Stay where you are.
Yeah, yeah.
Stay beautiful. It's very happy.
So Isis Taylor is like really cute, and what was that about Iraq though? Like that shit. That actually makes me a little nervous. This whole Iraq shit.
Don't worry, you live very far from it.
All right.
Do I? You promise though?
Where's Iraq at?
I don't have time to look at a map. I'm too busy
I would
Django.
Google map, but all my lock screen is Isis Taylor, and every time I go to unlock my phone, it's sort of just distract. There she is.
Shit.
I have to go.
Get off to it. I'll look up the Iraq shit later or not. Whatever. It doesn't matter.
I have a question that will pertain to a lot of the younger, I think, your audience in general.
Okay.
For boys in high school, is the day just a long waiting period until you can masturbate? Is the school day?
For someone like Jake, it might have been, but for me, it wasn't really part of my purview.
It's a good word.
I have another question for you. When you're masturbating, I know you go to like RedTube. Is RedTube
You do.
your site?
Porn
I go
for
to
free?
like just giant aggregators. I'm very
what's
like
this?
non-specific.
A giant anyone, or do you go to RedTube?
Either RedTube or
YouPorn?
YouPorn.
YouPorn's okay, but they clip all the movies. Like all those things that you'll see like an 8-minute clip. Those are 42-minute movies.
I don't need more than 2 minutes. I don't need 8, and I definitely don't need 42.
The shadow of a bosom.
So you'll go to
He's off to the
RedTube,
races.
look at the thumbnails, see this girl looks attractive, and then you
I won't even click. Yeah, I don't even click on the video. I just see the thumbnail. You know how they
Do you
masturbate? They scrub
that was
through.
John Carlos or John and John Carlos joke. Was that one of your guys' jokes?
What was it? Oh yeah.
John and John Carlo are in the room, by the
Can
way.
you,
shoot each other for a second?
He's like, I'm framed up and uncomfortable. I don't want to move.
It was like, how do you masturbate to porn? Like as soon as I see a thumbnail. What is it? Can you say it? I'll repeat it. Do you remember what it is?
It was a tweet from like 2 years ago.
He fake looks it up and knows it memorized. This was this tweet from 2 years
He
ago.
paid me $200
He's
for
framed
bringing it
up on one
podcast.
of your nostrils.
It's been built up.
But it's so funny. Like, how do you guys jerk off to whole videos? I've never been able to make it past the thumbnail. Or
yeah.
something along those lines. It's so funny.
Yes, I would never watch 42 minutes of porn.
I wouldn't watch 42 minutes, but I liked the part where the girl's ass is out. So I like to fast forward to that, and I would love like. 2
What do you
minutes.
mean the part where the girl's ass is
Like
out?
doggy style or reverse cowgirl.
I can't believe you
POV
pretended
porn.
to know what he was talking about just then.
If I get like a good enough view of the ass, that's what I care about the most.
Oh,
So,
you're a buttman.
Yes.
Interesting.
Yes, I am a
Yes,
butt.
I'm a buttman.
This
To
is
be
my
fair,
son.
I like all of it. I like every part of a woman. The butt, the boobs. Not so crazy about the vagina or the boobs really. It's mostly butt, but everyone's beautiful.
I'm an ass man. I'm a family man too.
I'm an oil man.
I'm an ass man.
What were you saying? What was your question?
As long as you get to the butt.
Oh yeah, I'm just saying like 2 minutes of butt. Because if I'm watching one of those 8-minute clips, then it's only going to be like 15 seconds of butt, and that's not enough for me to nut.
Yeah.
I gotta have a lot of butt if I'm gonna nut.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You gotta have
Here's my
I know what you're
question,
saying.
though. So you will just click on one video, watch it, masturbate, and you're done in like what, 5 minutes?
Yeah,
So
I would
from
say that's
start
average.
to you'll like, okay, I want to masturbate today, and then 10 minutes after that, you'll be like getting your clothes on for.
I'll be on the 405. singing Iggy Azalea's
Still masturbating.
I have to start at home and finish in between the 101 and the 10 freeway.
Listening to Happy. You're just like bobbing along in your car seat. Like,
Smash along if you feel like
Happiness is the truth.
I'm happy. I'm happy. I guess we should end there. That's a funny visual.
feels
masturbating
feels
to Happy on the
honest
405.
to me.
I think it's real.
Thank you for coming back.
Yeah, we
Thank
appreciate
you for
it.
having me. I hope we helped these people. I always worry that we don't.
We never do.
That's very sweet
You
of
give
you.
some good advice.
You listen to the show. We never do. But at the very
How many
least,
follow-up pup emails do you guys get?
very little.
Oh,
Really?
we should start searching for those though.
I'm nervous
If
that they
people say
come in
follow-up
and you
pup,
guys
we
don't
can
see
search for
them.
Yeah.
Guys,
Or we-
put follow-up pup in your subject line. Is that a good idea?
That's a good
Okay.
idea.
Yeah, you got it.
I'm just nervous.
Because then we can search for him. Like,
As a
before the
fan,
show.
I really
So,
yearn for the conclusion.
If we did answer your question on the show,
And you
email
followed
us.
our advice. Email us with the subject follow up pup.
I can show you
the
the
world.
world. Oh, we didn't. We never actually said anything like. You can email us as well as if I were you show at gmail.com.
Correct.
We're also still accepting theme song submissions. The first one was from Brett Fields, the same guy that did the last opening theme song, I think. And this closing one is from somebody named. He has a very normal name, and it's Jonathan Gould.
Gold. Yes, indeed.
So thanks again, Allison, for coming by.
Thanks for having me back.
When does Girls Season 4 debut?
Probably January.
That's how it goes, right? Shoot
Yep.
in the summer, release in the winter.
Classic, dude.
Anyone with any
I mean,
gay-
we get it. We're in the TV space.
Yeah.
We do mostly digital stuff, like
All
online
digital stuff.
Yeah.
Only digital.
Are your
stuff.
glasses fake?
Thanks so much for listening, everybody. We'll be back next Monday with a whole new episode. Later, guys.
For a friend. Dying to know. For a friend. Are your glasses fake?
Okay, okay, yo. See, I hate to admit it. I got a problem, stuck with these thoughts, I can't seem to stop them.